again, it's on.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very somber showcase of intellectual talent from four horsemen before you. Welcome back to Opinion Nation. My name is Dominique Quinn Superstar. I am here with a strong academic cast. Once again, Kendall Mickens is in the building.
What it look like, family?
Hey,
Supreme,
Primo
Hassan
is
G.
also in the building.
Yeah, what up, what up, what up?
The boy TTT, better known as Hassan McCullough, is rocking the best James Evans Jr. hairstyle you've ever seen in your lifetime. That's James Evans Jr. Huh? Right there in the flesh. Thank you for the freeze. Thank you for the still. It's either James Evans Jr. or what's my man from Lethal Weapon? 1, 2, and 3?
Oh, Danny Glover.
Oh, then we're gonna do Danny Evans Jr. We're gonna do Danny Evans Jr. then.
Damn. Huh? You know he seems tall, right?
He's probably a little taller than you, but you got the haircut down, brother.
No, he's not, because I was working out right next to him and stuff, and he was my height. I was like, damn, this dude looks tall.
So, nigga, you could be his double. You can get that money. Stop playing.
He 12.
Yo, before we get to the main topic of the day, man, I need to give a special shout out to the Singularity. Number one, we can deal with this space for just maybe 2 or 3 minutes, but you know, Hollywood just announced yesterday that their writers are going on strike, and in an era where you have a technology, an intelligence called a Chat GPT or a Bing bot. I don't know. That sounds like the worst written thing you could do. Like for Hollywood to have writers, seems like they're writing themselves out of the motherfucking movie right about now. I promise you. Now, I'm not the brightest cookie in the box, but goddamn, if you're telling me there's a trillionaire who pays 300 writers, and now his daughter that just graduated from UCLA can bring him the Bing bot with a ton of scripts in 5 minutes. I don't know. What up, Cronus? Now, Chris, let me ask you something. If you knew that somebody could take your voice, rhyme as good as you, if you knew somebody, because you're a writer, could say, hey, write me a rap in the style of Cronus the L. Chris, if you got a record deal on the table and they were negotiating with you and that just came out, would you still ask for the same amount of money? Knowing that the company, I can make your voice and I can make it sound like you. I don't even need you. As a matter of fact, I can make a video that looks like you. Are you asking for the same amount of money today? That's a direct question.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
To tell you.
Like the AI is cool and all, but you know, a lot of them drinks is mad flimsy, and it really ain't gonna capture. It ain't gonna capture my essence. Like
you heard that Jay-Z song? Yeah, I promise you. I promise you, that's my favorite, and I'm sad to say it, but that's my favorite hip hop song in the past 20 years. Even my own music included.
It don't capture the essence. Like the voice is just the voice. It's been cats that sound like them for mad long, but it's the essence. The AI ain't gonna capture the essence.
Kenny, is it wise for Hollywood writers to go on strike when I've shown you in the past 4 weeks a book I put up online? I've written a script and everything from coloring books online off of using the advanced intelligence. Is it wise at this moment for Hollywood to go on strike? Would you say?
You have to draw a line somewhere though, because they're gonna push to write them out anyway, or push them out anyway. So if they don't make a stand, they're gonna get pushed out either way. So if the technology is there, what's to stop them from pushing them out anyway?
Hey, when I come to Preem, I got a real one, but Hassan, Kenny makes a great point. We are on that track. So, but here's my thing. I already know. Like, I hear what Cronus is saying, and I understand that he's probably not tinkered with it as much as I have. See,
Mm-mm.
a weirdo like me knows, nah, this is a wrap. Like, I'm
It's a
I'm pretty
wrap.
dope at writing. I'm pretty dope at writing. I understand. Whatever. You can go through my history. I done wrote some shit. And at the end of the day, this motherfucker writes quicker than me. And while, yeah, I'm an individual and I can get all into my ego and feelings and be like, well, it doesn't do it like me exactly. The truth of the matter is, the shit is pumping out quality work. Period. I done it. Like, what are we talking about? I'm not coming from a place of, oh, I wonder what, Nah, my nigga. This shit is knocking out 90-page scripts in 4 minutes. What else you need? What else do you need? What? For free. What? Primo. I asked my mother this morning, my very Christian mother. My mother ain't got nothing to do with none of this. You understand me? Okay, she's in a whole nother space of time. Okay. My mother, I said to my mother, I said, Mom, I know this may come off real Star Trek, but because of what's here now, this singularity, this moment, I literally have to look at my whole life and understand, wow, the day that something that's light speed programmed this whole existence. I said, Mom, you got to question your life. Look, our grandmother, 1910, no, there wasn't no electronics in her room. But when me and you got here, Mom, there were electronics in the room, propaganda, World War II propaganda for you. And I had everything from Saturday cartoons to, yeah. My question is, as a thinker, Cream, has our whole lives been mapped out by something that is light speed and that we know today can do everything we can do? You see, again, everybody right now needs to get out of their ego. It's a funny thing. All 7 billion of us about to get our egos checked. I promise you. Well, mine's already been checked, and I got one of the best ones around. My shit been checked. My ego is so checked right now on what I know is here. I don't need to ask nobody. That's the thing. I'm asking y'all questions, but I'm already doing this. It's on my desktop right now, just in case I need it. Primo, is it possible that our whole civilization was mapped out by something that is now coming online to say, hey, I'm smart just like you? But I've been saying it's a Trojan horse. I've been saying that for months, that the technology is a Trojan horse. Anybody knows about these words that I'm using would understand, oh, he means that was embedded in our society. We didn't invent it. This thing came first. Because one thing is for sure, whether we made it or not, it's faster than us now, bro. You not steal. The Boston, look, as big as you are, Supreme, as manly as you are, you understand me? You ain't beating the Boston Dynamics robot, my nigga. Me and you both. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you. We getting our ass kicked, my nigga. Kenny too. Kenny was one of the better fighters on Comac Street. Kenny getting that ass kicked. I promise you. Yeah, he is.
Right.
Yeah, he
It's
is.
like
He in his ego right now. No, he ain't gonna get me. He ain't gonna get me. No,
I'm thinking it's the Terminator. This stuff been here before. We just discovering it. I believe, you know what I'm saying? This thing been here. It might have been. I don't know. This is a big mind warp, man. It's like that's why I'm saying you gotta is a good and bad faith, belief, whatever. You got to do what you got to do, man, to hold on to yourself and your sanity. But I believe a lot of this stuff been here. You know what I mean? We just discovering it.
I like
nothing new. Nothing new under the sun.
It's open-minded. It's open-minded. It leaves some room for other things to be true and to happen. So, yo, Ty, good to see you, brother.
Yo.
You always look like you in the dungeon, but you all good. I mean, I know you all good. I know you spoiling something good. Hey,
yeah,
Ty.
I just got finished dropping people off from Bible study.
Nice one. Well, tonight is the night. Look, we got a great topic tonight, but I was talking to the fellas real quick about the fact that Hollywood is about to go on. Oh, no, they went on strike. Hollywood writers went on strike last night. And, I've sent you some stuff about the advanced intelligence, AI, advanced intelligence. I've sent you some stuff about the singularity. I've shown you things that I've already made with the singularity, bro.
How about that?
Now you're a filmmaker like me. You're a writer like me. Is it wise in an era today, this moment, Ty, I'm not talking about the future. In this moment right now, is it wise for Hollywood writers to go on strike when Mr. Trillionaire owner of Warner Brothers could just have his daughter that just graduated with a master's from UCLA just pump ideas into the Bing bot and bring him the script, and proofread it. And all 300 writers, 500 writers at Warner Brothers, y'all can holler back. Am I missing something? Tell me I'm missing something.
Nah, I don't think that's wise at all. I don't think that's wise at all. I mean, like you said, it'd be easy to go that route, but there's no creativity. It reminds me of iRobot. You know, can a robot create a symphony? Can a robot make a masterpiece? And
listen, I don't even mean to cut your wisdom. I just love how we are, like, a couple folks now have iterated movie titles. Let me give y'all another one and we can move on from here. Transformers, more than meets the eye. Let me explain something to melanated people. That was a cartoon before it was even a movie. But now that's a Tesla. I'm done.
Yo, I just taught about that in Bible study.
If you can't, I'm done. Like, listen, melanated people, if you're stuck, then you fucking stuck. Okay? I mean, how many examples of it ain't real, now it is real, do you need, it is real. That's a funny thing. How many examples? But I have to digress because, again, if everybody is asleep to that level, nigga, I just got to get mine and move on. Like, I ain't going to even tell y'all where I'll be. I'll be away from the population. Because niggas is like, Transformers was a cartoon that then was a movie. And now we have cars that can literally talk and transform and drive themselves. Huh? But we did that because we geniuses.
You don't think we have the capability of, like, once your mind imagines something and then people start to shoot for it, you don't think we have that capability?
I love the question, Kenny. I do. Because the folks that I'm talking to in this panel are ill and have manifested. Hassan's got a weed juice company, my nigga. His juices are incredible. And he created that shit. Motherfucking Cronus is 10 feet tall and a bodybuilder. Now, when I met him, he was 10 feet tall, but he wasn't a bodybuilder. This nigga's masked himself into some Herculean type shit. Of course we can. Look, Chris was an ill filmmaker, is an ill filmmaker, but had no credentials about it. Now you can step up to all these Europeans and be like, what's good? So, of course, we can manifest our destinies, within a realm. I got 5 digits on each hand. I got 4, extensions. And then I do have a pineal gland where I can summon some things from the all, of course. But I'm made up in a certain way. I'm not made up like a bird. I don't have the ability to fly with my own arms. I can fly, but guess what, man? That whole story, but that's where it breaks down for me too. The Orville and Wilbur, right? Fuck it, dude. Come on, man. I'm not doing Christopher Columbus. I'm not doing Benjamin Franklin with a kite with a string and electric. Do you know if electricity hit a string, it's gonna burn? Okay, cool. I'm not doing this stuff, bro. Not when there's light bulbs on the hieroglyphs in the pyramids. Like, what are we doing? But yet, this European dude just discovered electricity yesterday? No. Electricity just contacted us again yesterday. And, these guys they get to be we did it. Nah, I'm a little bit smarter than that. I'm sorry. You asked, are we smart? I'm smarter than the Europeans that love slavery telling me that they're the most brilliant people on the planet. No, you're the most brutal people on the planet. You're not the most brilliant. That's what you've told people all of my life. I know y'all. I've slept with your ladies, your mothers, your grandmothers. Y'all niggas is not like that. Preem know what I'm talking about. Ooh. Preem know what I'm talking about. Okay? I done been around the world and I happen to know firsthand. No, y'all are not that. Y'all ain't that. I know you. Now what? He has been with my grandmother and my mother and my daughter. Yeah, and you's a nut ass nigga. You know, I know you. You ain't the supremacy. I ain't never seen it. Now I done seen some Supreme cats on Comac Street. Elmer Greer could throw a motherfucking football a half a block with one breath. Tell me I'm lying, Kenny.
It could.
Yeah, I done seen some Supreme ass shit. Okay, nigga, I once grew my hair down my back looking like Superfly, and the shit wasn't even perm. That's some whoa, nigga. I promise you, I was at the apex predator level at that moment.
Bring it back.
Don't bring your lady around me at that moment.
Bring
Problematic.
Got to bring the brother back.
Yeah, let's
bring it back. Bring it back.
I'm sorry.
Hassan?
What's up? I said bring it back.
Let's bring it back. Well,
hey, Don, I would like to say Ibn Fernat was the first person to fly.
I like it.
Ibn Fernat, he was a Moor. He was the first person to fly.
I wasn't with him either, though, Hassan. I'm just saying, but I like that story over the Wright brothers. I promise you.
That is actually the first person who actually fly. Because
here's the vibe. Why am I taking your story over another story? Like all things being equal, I'll take the other lie. See,
this is true.
Oh, God. All things being equal, I'll take the other lie. The lie that looks like me, at least.
Right.
All right. I wanted to talk about that for 2 seconds. Only Ken, you might have. I'll let you finish. But
I seen him striking the other day too. I drove past them, and they were on strike. I saw this yesterday and today.
I just wanted to touch on it because we're in an era where I don't think it's very wide. I'm a writer. I'm out here in Hollywood. I've got movies written, huh?
It's just like he said. They know the writing on the wall. That's why they're trying to strike. I thought that verse too.
I think that is a thing because even some of the writers in the newscast I saw yesterday, they were talking about ChatGPT, and I'm saying, oh, so y'all niggas know,
Like, who's to say that they haven't been using it?
And that's
Kenny. That's another thing.
Okay, so Kenny, you just said, gratefully, I'm saying, bro, at the level of this advanced intelligence that I've been using firsthand, I'm saying, has our whole civilization not been orchestrated by this thing? And you say, well, why would you say that, Dom? It's light speed, Kenny. And again, this ain't the topic of the show today, but I just wanted to kind of go there because this is touching everything right now. But it's light speed, and me, you, Preem, Cronus, Ty, and Hassan are not. We have light speed apps. Like our brain is a light speed app. I can think of something quick. Like, oh, Hassan looked like George Jefferson. See, quick thought. But I can't run light speed. But this technology that we're using is light speed, and it can form in any kind of way. It ain't got to be a human form. It can be a bird. It can be a plane. It can be a drone. It can be your telephone, bars. Y'all playing, man. I know it's scary, and we should be scared. We should be scared. We done been in the movie. They've been showing us the movie the whole time, and today the movie is real, whether everybody know it or not. I know it. And it's like, wow. We've been walked right into this thing, and now it's too late. Like, everything we do got electricity involved. And you know we love the shiny. Tell me who was ready to cut the electricity off today. I'll wait. Anybody cutting no electricity off today? And that's the point.
I got some candles, man.
Yeah, well, they got us, bro. They got us, because if you ain't willing to do that, it's a wrap. All right, so look. Let's get into the topic of the day. I've invited you, esteemed gentlemen, here because we do have a topic, and that topic is religion versus spirituality. Now, is there a difference? I remember my cousin told me a few weeks ago, there's no difference between religion and spirituality. I just want to examine it. What does it take to make a religion, and what does it take to have spirituality? Or is it the same prerequisites? Let's get into it. Primo.
Yeah.
The question is, what gives more life? Religion or spirituality? Go.
Spirituality for me, religion is an organization. It's controlling. It's cult-like almost. It's mind bending, it's mind control and rules and regulations. Spirituality is the relationship between you and God, and and your faith and all that stuff. But
That
religion is the control thing. It's like the money, the you know what I'm saying? It's,
Structure, the organization.
yeah. Religion is the building, and spirituality is the relationship. That's my opinion.
I see. Okay. Hey, and we all are afforded an opinion. Kenny
Yeah.
Mickens. What gives more life, religion or spirituality?
I got to piggyback off Supreme. I mean, like you said, spirituality is what gives you life. It starts you off. It's the beginning and the end.
You need a spirit to be alive, is what you're saying.
Can change according to sometimes who's in charge, who's in power at the time. They can change. They can sometimes change the
Articles of Confederation.
You can say the Articles of Confederation, the tenets of it.
Yeah.
So the religion sometimes changes. Like you have denominations, and we're going to talk about Christianity. That's kind of the one I know best. So when you talk about denominations, you're talking one person believing you have to do a certain thing, and you have to be baptized, or you have to what's some of the other ones?
So in other words, there's rules to religion. There's rules to religion and not necessarily spirituality.
I would say sometimes there are rules based on somebody's understanding. Sometimes they're not always wrong or whatever. This is what that person understood, and then they run with maybe a portion of it.
I got it. Hey, Ty.
Yes, sir.
Come on, give it to me, bro. Like, what gives more life in your opinion, religion or spirituality?
So I'm way outside the box on this one, right?
Yes, sir.
Because I do agree with Ken and Supreme, fellas, that the spirit gives life. You know what I'm saying? Spirit gives life. Religion, however, is something that you do, like, consistently.
That is actually what religion. That's the definition of religion. People think that the main definition of religion is your spirituality or something. It's really what you do on a regular. That's what the word religion means. What you do regularly.
Yes. Yeah. So what Ken was saying, like, there's rules and stuff in it. Yeah. If you're going like the cult, like if you're going to go that route, then yeah, and how good, bad, or indifferent that gives that group of people life. But the spirit is what gives life. And I'm not. If you want to talk about the religion, let's say the religious side of it. If you want to go that route, that is the spirit is in us. Christ is in us. The spirit, the Holy Spirit, whatever spirit, whatever deity you worship, that the spirit gives life. Now the religious, is the worship and all that other. What are you worshiping? Are we worshiping these electronics? Are we worshiping, Buddha, or are we worshiping Muhammad? What are you? That's what you do religiously. What you, like you said, on a daily, like what you do.
Yeah.
But spiritually, yeah,
Hassan, T.
You know what? This is funny. All you guys, brothers on this panel, are very funny and silly, okay? Because you guys are all jumping on the spirituality, and I'm going to be dead serious, but you guys still are religious.
Oh.
I don't understand this part that you guys are doing.
But wait a minute, hold up.
Hold on.
No, let's fight. Fight in the schoolyard. Fight in the schoolyard. Wait a minute. I don't mean to cut your wisdom, but I'm curious. If these guys are evolving in their sensibility and spirituality, why are you now trying to what are you doing?
But hold on.
Dom, you gotta give him a second. The man can't throw punches and then you just gonna break it up. Let him hold on. Punches and let me duck these and block that.
But everything they're talking about is still connected to religion. It's not spirituality at all. Because spirituality has to do with you, not nothing outside of you. Everything comes from you. It's the inside of you. It's your walk. It's like the Force, like Star Wars. That's what spirituality is. It's not religion. It's not
The
saying
Force.
prayers. It's not going to church. It's not being sheep where everybody does certain things.
Chief.
You know, that's what religion is. Everybody is in a group doing stuff. Spirituality has nothing to do with none of that. It has to do with you, your own creative energy, and that's it.
We just,
huh?
That's what I said. That's what I said.
But I know, but you guys are not, because y'all said if you believe in Jesus, that's not spirituality.
No, see, I know what I was saying, Preem.
Well, see, you missed. Well, listen, Jay-Z said he is I and I am him. Jesus said I and the Father are one.
Oh,
it's the same thing.
But that's still outside of you.
We're not saying. I gave my example
though.
The opinionation. I gave my example.
Right, but that's still outside. That's still out. That's still not. That's still.
Hold on.
Spirituality.
So like I'm Muslim.
So your weed juice ain't religious?
No. Why would it be religious?
But that
nothing to do with that.
What you do?
Ty is correct. What do you mean? What you mean, bro? Like, of course your weed juice is religious, and you want everybody else to have a weed juice religion because you want them to buy it regularly. Stop
your way of life.
What you mean? Religion is what you do on a regular basis, bro. Let's get the definitions right. You are a spiritual being. We are all spiritual because we have spirit inside of us, but religion is outside of you and what you do on a regular basis.
The way of life.
Your way of life. Some people go to church every Sunday. They call that their religion. They go to church.
So you saying some people
every Saturday? Huh?
You saying some people juice every day? That's their religion?
Hassan does that every damn day.
That's not my religion. That's my that's one of my habits. That'll be habits. That's not my religion. That'll
do we have to look up the definition? Do we need to look up the definition of religion?
We can look at
if you do it habitually, can't you say that you do that religiously?
Well, that's what people say. But that's not what I've been taught to say. That's what other people use in their lexicon. But that's not what I'm going to use because that's a spell. I'm not going to do that. You know.
So let me just show you. Once again, I just want to say up front, I actually don't give a fuck about this language. like understand, I'm going to the sources just to kind of prove points. I don't give a damn about Europe and their tongue and what they've done to us. Like I told you, I done mastered this stuff. I'm just doing this for effect at this point. So just to prove the point, sign. Of course, religion, the first definitions talk about, what you worship and superhuman. The third definition is a pursuit or interest to which someone ascribes supreme importance. I know you. You have a juice company. You make juices every day. You deliver them to people all over Southern California. That's your religion. You ascribe a certain amount of importance to it. Stop playing with me. What's wrong with you? Now look,
listen, Star Wars is not my religion. It's a hobby of mine, dude. It wouldn't be that bad for me.
I didn't say nothing about no Star Wars. I said Jews.
It's the same thing, though. Those are things that I like and that I do. It's the same thing.
Well, if it's something that you do on a regular basis, that's your religion, bro. That's the definition. It ain't number one. That's
another definition, okay? But that's not the definition of religion because religion has to do with prayer. Fasting, they have rules.
That's what you've been taught. You're saying the opposite of what you just said. That's what you've been taught. So that's what you believe. You're saying religion is worshiping Christ and everything like that, or in church, or what you've been taught.
It has a form of rules that you follow and stuff. It's not. It has to do with It has to do with being indoctrinated.
That is religion.
Don't you have a form of rules when you put your juices together? Don't you have a form of rules? You put some pineapple in, you put a little pear in.
I have instructions. Yes,
stop playing with
instructions. I have ingredients. Yes, I have ingredients.
You won't stop playing with me. Like, I don't even know.
I have ingredients.
I'm talking to you today.
I didn't know.
I know that you're used to an internet DJ, but I'm the weirdo. I don't know nothing. So
it's yes.
But should I say amen after I take a nice sip of my mango, pineapple, banana,
weed juice special? Christopher Cronus the L.
Before you go to
hold on, somebody messed up.
Quick.
Wait, Ty, say it again.
Okay. I'm sorry. Can I say this real quick before you go to Brother Chris?
Sure.
If we all had weed juice right now while on this podcast, we will be religious. We'll be religiously drinking your weed juice while on this
And I
podcast.
promise you, they are delicious than a motherfucker. And we would be religious. I used to drink them regularly every week on a whole nother podcast. It was a religion. Every week, Timmy Ty Top brought some of his products, and we got to drink free weed juice. Now, I ain't had no free weed juice in months now. That used to be my religion. That's not my religion no more.
You taking something to the head.
Right. That's no longer my religion, though. That used to be my religion because he used to bring
All
it.
right. I'm gonna let that be. This is a religion. This is right. You got it.
Look,
got it.
You don't have to be wrong, Hassan. What I'm trying to say is religion has more than one definition. One is
the
thing about church and all that. And there's another definition that says what you do on a regular basis. But people that go to church do that on a regular basis typically. So it fits anyway. Yo, Chris, Cronus the Ill. What's more important to your life, religion or spirituality?
Excuse me. For the most part, like we're spiritual beings, and the habit that we do things, are religiously. But when it comes to religion, more concerned with the relationship. You know what I'm saying? The relationship tags in way more than the religiously thing. You know what I mean? Like I do it because I want to do it. You know what I mean? That's where the relationship comes, because it gives about a feeling, and that's kind of intertwines with the spirituality thing, because it feels good to my spirit to do this religiously in repetition.
Okay, listen, you've actually outlined that better than most of these mofos. I'm gonna be honest with you. You've outlined what your understanding of religion and touch with your spirituality and why you do something religiously. I would even extend to you that you probably get some good fellowship when you go into that building per se with other religious folk. You probably get some fellowship from hanging out with those people too. Yeah, no. So I get that. I guess where I would stand with Hassan, at least momentarily, because this nigga is all over the place. But where I would stand with him is that, yeah, a lot of us have said it. The spirit is where it starts. Like I don't think religion started before spirituality. Like what came first, spirituality or religion? I would dare to say the religion was second. Your spirituality and how you feel about the world around you probably came first, and you probably tried to talk about that to other folk, fellowship with other folk about how you're feeling about where you are in your space and time. So then religion gets born out of, oh, I feel that way too, and then a couple people get together. Now we have a thing. Now we have a group, a religion. But I would say spirituality seems to come first. Now you say to yourself, well, why would you need a religion if you got spirituality? I do ask that question because the temple of God, number one, is right here. This is the temple of God. And the house of God is not inside here, it's outside. It's the open air. That's the house of God. I'm shielded from the house of God per se. God is everywhere, but you know what I mean. When you go outside, that's more of the real church, if you ask me. Like, why would you go inside to have church? I always found that weird. Like, because God is outside too, right? More than anything. No?
Can I say this? Two things. One, you people do go inside to practice their religion. So they have a spirituality, so they come together maybe in one area. Being outside doesn't always mean you sheltered from elements or whatever. So maybe you come inside. It's not a negative thing. Secondly, what I was ready to say is religion in itself is not a negative thing. You have people who, through religion, have become better people, become better parents.
You have
You have
had
a
people
person who,
that have become doctors because of religion, because they went to school for 6 years and passed their boards and
and
religiously
I'm
got
gonna
to the
call it,
finish line.
but I'm talking about.
I know
I'm
what you're
talking
talking
about.
about. I
Say
know,
you
but I'm
take,
just saying that word is a thing. Yeah.
I mean, it is. But what I'm talking about, let's say you take a person who, for their whole life, been drinking, partying, drugging, being just negative in a lot of different ways, and maybe they find their spirituality, and then their religion becomes, you know what? I'm gonna get up and kiss my wife every day. I'm gonna make sure my kids are better parented. I'm gonna make sure that I say hello and speak love to the next person, as opposed to F you, mother effer, I'm gonna put my foot in your ass. So
Well, I
sometimes
feel you.
religion can make a better person.
No, I hear that. But I'm gonna let Sign, lose his mind for a second because I do understand, like, there is a religion thing and then there's a spirituality thing. And I know that the definitions that we're trying to get at, we're kind of being nuanced a little bit. I get that because religion does mean what you do regularly, but let's get to Sign's definitive understandings. Because I feel you, Sign. Religion is typically something meaning, church. And spirituality is typically something meaning self-centered. God is thee and God is all around, and this is source, and I'm a part of source. That's more spirituality. Like
That
spirituality
is correct.
typically is like you don't got no deity over you. You are God within God. Like you don't have no hierarchy over you. You're in the system. Yeah, you're susceptible to the system because you're not the biggest fish in the pond. But you are God within God. Like you have powers just like the shark got powers. So I feel where you at on that, Sign, right? Ty. Can you hear me, Ty?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm doing what black people do religiously. I'm about to dive into some chicken.
I ain't mad at you. Handle it.
I'm mad at him.
But why you there? That's hilarious. See, he mad at you anyway. You see this?
I'm mad at him because fried chicken makes you go crazy.
Wow.
Oh, listen, I lost my mind a long time ago. You see, I ain't got no
And
hair.
Garrett too.
He said he
Married,
lost a long time
divorced.
ago.
Yep. I'm
Yo,
certified
Chris,
crazy. I got papers.
It's
Ty,
all good.
why do I call you? You
Now,
know what it is?
that's fried chicken or any chicken?
That's fried
Watch
chicken.
this really gonna bake your noodle. This is halal chicken from Crown Chicken.
Halal from Crown. Knock it off.
Halal.
How is it
Halal
halal from
What does that
Crown? That's
mean?
wild.
Yeah.
That's
So
wild.
here's the oxymoron in halal is they kill humanely. That doesn't make sense to me.
It's all stupid. You know it's stupid.
Yeah, see, I mean, we can really break the
But-
society all the way down and be like, what we
Yeah,
doing?
there's no chemicals in
What are we
halal
doing?
meat like it is the other chicken. So it's a nice little flavor. But
Ty,
I'm not going to do it yet. Go ahead. What you got?
how long does it take to start a religion? Like, I think your spirituality is with you from the gate and you just can figure it out within yourself as you live your life. But how long does it take typically to actually form an organization called a religion? Because you need more than one person for a religion, don't you?
One of the things I always say to people is hard. One of the hardest things in the world to do is to get somebody to believe what you believe.
Huh?
I believe without a shadow of doubt that this thing exists, right? Whatever this thing is. And unless you see it and it's confirmed, you might not believe it right away. I could tell you that I broke my leg, but I prayed, I fasted, I gave tithes, offering, whatever have you, right? And I say, God, heal me. Somebody will say, well, did you go to doctors? Did you go to therapy? Did you get stronger over time by exercise and stuff like that? I'm like, I believe that the Lord healed me. I was healed a long time ago before I did that, right? So then I get somebody else to say, well, amen. Or I agree with you that I believe that the Lord healed you. So now I got those group of people following me. So time is relative. How long does it take? All I need to do is get 2 or 3 people to touch and agree with me.
2 or 3, 3 or more
3 or more.
on the triangle.
Listen, and I done tried. Remember I told you I tore my meniscus. I tried weed cream. I tried weed oil.
Weed cream.
I tried holy oil. Yeah, they called it.
Did you try smoking the weed? Okay, cool.
Hemp oil.
Try smoking.
I can neither confirm nor deny said allegations by Brother Dominique Quinn.
What's up, Kenny?
Did you try the weed juice?
Listen, do you ship internationally? I'm on the East Coast.
That's not international. Yes, I shipped them.
I was kidding. I told you I'm crazy. You said I'm crazy. I confirmed it. I'm kidding.
I ship everywhere. The weed juice ships everywhere.
Supreme.
And you might have some weed in it too.
Yeah. Supreme. How long does it take to create a religion, man? Like, I don't think it really takes much time to start your spirituality. Like, that's within. Like, that's churning from day one. But how long does it take to, like, I want to start a new religion today. How long is it going to take me to get everything up, get my ties together? I got 100 followers. You know what I mean? Like Instagram. Oh, is that?
Oh, yeah. There you go. I don't think it takes that long at all. It takes one person to believe in what you speaking, and you got a religion or cult or whatever you want to call it, a friendship, a fellowship, a fellowship or whatever. But all you just take is one person to believe, and you got it going on, because they're gonna spread your gospel.
That's deep. And facts. Yeah. Like, that's how religions have started. Like somebody else is telling you their story, and you're like, oh yeah,
I like it.
I feel that. Yeah,
I like it. Yeah.
Oh, I want to come with you, y'all. What y'all gonna be doing? Like, now, when I'm
gonna tell my friend about it.
Right now, but when I'm
gonna bring.
I ain't made like that. Okay, you can tell me your story. Oh yeah. What else happened? Okay.
Right.
Okay. Oh, holla back. Oh, why don't you come on with me now? Because of your story? Nah, my nigga, I got my own story. What's wrong with you? What? I'm out here on my own plane of existence, walking the path of existential life. Like, why am I going to turn to follow you? Follow. I done told y'all gods don't follow gods. Now, you can be men, fine, but gods don't follow gods. We walk side by side. Very respectful. I promise you, it's very respectful. I don't follow any man. What are you talking about? What? But I also, don't tell nobody, but I also have never had a mayor, a president. I've never had none of this BS. Like, what are you talking about? You have a president? I'm a grown-ass man. What you? So does the president help you put your socks on, Preem? Is Biden? Biden over there helping you put your tidy whities on? What's going on out here in these streets? I'm sorry, please, government, don't come for me. I am the living embodiment of Nat Turner's great-great-grandson. That's true. And I'm in the Jetsons now, but I'm old and they ain't following me. I ain't got no religion for them. But I will say to them, how you a grown-ass man with a president?
I said that's their president.
That's your president. I'm gonna just let it hurt your feelings. Yeah, he's saying blasphemous shit. What he mean? He's saying crazy shit. Well, he don't want there to be no government. What, he's an anarchist? Look, I ain't really none of that stuff. I'm just saying, I'm a grown-ass man. Don't nobody tell me what to do ever. And I darn sure don't vote for no leader. What kind of y'all niggas is in Narnia, man. This is Narnia type shit. You need leaders? Y'all niggas need leaders? No. Raise men in this room. Raise your hand if you need a leader. Don't play with. I love all y'all. Don't play. Raise your hand if you need a leader. Kenny, raise your hand if you need a leader.
Electing representation, not necessarily a leader.
Who repping who? I rep Kamak Street. Who repping who out here? What are you talking about? Who rep? Biden reps you? An old, hasty, racist man represents you, Kenny.
He's supposed to be our representative.
Stop
now, what I'm telling you is what he's supposed to be. Now,
that's the same nigga in 92 that was on the Congress floor talking about they're predators. We got to get them. I don't care what we did to them and wherever they are now. We got to get them in jail. 3 strikes and you're out. That motherfucker.
Huh? I know definitively how long.
Go ahead. How long?
Takes one generation.
Huh?
I'll be
Like
back.
you
I
have
gotta
the
blow my
iPhone
nose. I gotta blow the Biden
generation.
out of my nose.
Now you have the 14th generation. Your iPhone is now your religion, and your Android. So it takes about a generation, about a year. They had it down to 6 seconds with what was that? Not TikTok. What was the one that you only got 6 seconds on? But now
What
it
was
went
that?
back up.
Fine.
Which one was it?
Fine.
Fine.
Yeah, they had it down to they had religion down to 6 seconds. But now it's back to full videos. So your religion can be as short as 6 seconds and as long as that 1 year generation till they put out the next
brilliant. Say something brilliant. I dare you. That was dope. Your religion can be as long as 6 seconds and what? Go ahead. Finish it off.
Go to 6 seconds. Your
And
religion
as long as
is on your
and as long as
iPhone.
eternity. And as long as eternity.
I don't think people waiting that long.
Let's get the proper quote from Kendall Mickens. Your religion can be as short as 6 seconds and as long as eternity. That's a t-shirt. That's ill. I fucks with it. But look, check it out.
That's dope.
It is. But here's the thing. He's right about something. He mentioned it. I wanted to mention it. Cronus the ill. Hassan McCullough. Is TikTok not the new religion? Tell me what, man, look, I ain't trying to be disrespectful to nobody. Tell me who got more attention every day, Jesus or Instagram? Tell the truth, though. Let's go around the room. Let's go around the room. Who gets more attention on a daily basis now?
Is that religion or is that more like rituals that people are doing?
We've already said that religion is something you do regularly, man. That's the truth. That's one of the definitions.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, people still believing in at the end of the day, if something was gonna happen, like the fucking sky was falling, they put that Tic Tac down and believe in Sky Daddy. That's the truth.
I think it said Tic Tac.
Whatever.
Okay,
they put that fucking TikTok down and they believe in Sky Daddy.
Cronus,
we all know that's true, regardless if
Cronus
that religion is TikTok right now.
I just want statistics. I want your best statistics. I know you ain't. I know you ain't like done a study, but on your best statistical recollection in your head from what you see every day, are niggas praying to Jesus more than they're on Instagram? Go.
Truth be told, when you look at person who
Turn yourself up a little bit, bro.
Oh, my bad. How about now? You got me now?
Yeah.
Cool. Truth be told, like, what do you do when you get up in the morning? Like, where's your focus?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
Like, do you even sit there and, thank thank the higher power, you know what I mean? Thank whatever you believe in, for, allowing you another 24 to get it together? Or are you like, let me see what's going on the socials. You know what I mean? Whatever you pay attention to first before getting out to bed, before rolling out to bed, is your religion.
And if we're gonna be honest with each other, and again, I'm going all the way around the room because I want everybody's kind of tally on it. But if we're gonna be honest, niggas take these devices in the bathroom. Okay, Brain. From what you can see in your zeitgeist, are niggas more religious about their Instagram or Jesus? Like, do you see niggas on the corner praying to Jesus, or do you see niggas at the red light like this?
I say, I think habits is a better word, or like you could say somebody that smokes cigarettes or weed, like just their habits. It's not their lifestyle. Their habits and lifestyles
habit
are the
is your
same
lifestyle.
thing.
A habit is literally your lifestyle.
But it ain't got. I don't think that got anything to do with your higher power, your religion. I think you be like, "Thank you, Jesus. Let me like this L," or "Thank you, Jesus. Let me get on my TikTok."
Okay, but
thank you, Jesus.
Let me go at you with that.
Jesus for my Instagram.
No, let me. But I feel you. But let me go at you with that.
These chicks on here.
Look. Okay. What are we giving more attention to? Like, at the end of the day, we can't argue that Instagram is more valuable or popular in our lives than the Almighty. So it doesn't even matter. Like, what are we giving more attention to on a regular basis? On a religious basis?
And that's an individual thing too, because like I personally shut the TV off and the Instagram off lately, but that's consciously. But as a whole, I think we do give the devices more attention than Jesus and God, because technically, before the phone thing was crazy, you watch more. You talking about cartoons, man. I watch more cartoons than I thought. Worried about church. We went to church on Sundays, but Monday through Saturday was cartoons in school. So everything seemed like it get more attention than Jesus. If you ain't walking, you just gotta walk with him like constantly, and have that faith constantly on you. Like you said, you're a part of the God. The God's a part of you, and we all the God. That's just you. Like I'm black every day. Well, I'm brown every day. We're not black, but you see what I'm saying? Yeah. It's an automatic. I can't take the color off of me. Like you said,
hey, Ty.
You know what I mean?
So put that good piece of chicken down real quick.
I had to wipe my fingers off. My lips greasy.
Hassan don't want you to have that delicious piece. You understand me? Even though Hassan has ushered me into a new era of pretty much veganism, man. I done had a horrible 72 hours, and I got to do something different with my I've got to religiously change what I intake if I want to stay here with
eating habit.
Yeah, I have to change. It's funny because Supreme has done something very similar recently and has dropped the whole person. And I've got to do something similar. But the question to you, Ty, is can we realistically say that Instagram isn't more of a religion than Christianity at this point? How many times do you see your Instagram account versus when you go to a Bible verse today? No, let's not play games. I want you to forecast how many. No, let's do it like this. Yesterday, how many times did you pull up a Bible verse versus how many? I want you're a pious man, tell the truth, versus how many times you went to check your Instagram. Go ahead. And I know you to be a pious man.
So, what if I was posting my scripture to?
So you're doing a double duty.
Can I be honest? I'm just saying, because not all my posts are. You can look at my Facebook. I'm a comedian on Facebook, right? And I've been doing reels. Instagram, it became my religion. I was religiously doing reels. I got offered a deal or whatever. They stopped that joint quick once they made their money, and then I caught on to the scheme. Then they started offering blue checks to people. So I was like, wait a second, I got this thing in my hand. I got my editing desk right in front of me, and my Bible's behind me, and I ain't picked it up yet. So if I'm being honest, then Instagram, I actually last week, I've been monitoring, I think Ken said it about the iPhone becoming a religion. Like, I don't do the daily Bible verses thing. That thing, it irks my life. Like, I don't do the daily Bible verse. If I'm going to study, I'm going to study what I have to, not even what I have to teach, but I'm trying to live this thing, right? I was in my phone a lot. Last week, I got the alert saying that on this here device that I'm holding in my hand, my percentage was down 86%. My viewership was down 86%. Finance, social media, movies, stuff like that. I put this device down and tried, I'm trying to limit my time. But at the same time, I'm on the phone with y'all. At the same time, I'm researching. At the same time, I'm answering emails. At the same time, okay, well, I don't got my Bible in my hand, but I'm pulling up a verse, something that just dropped in my spirit. So sometimes, if I'm being honest, the device outweighs how much I'm going into the word. You know what I'm saying? I'm in constant thought. I'm in constant thought, but do I actually physically pick it up?
Okay.
Hey, I'm just being honest.
Son.
Yes, sir.
I got a little bit of a different question for you.
Okay, please. You're funny, man. So I like it.
So all of us gods on this panel at the moment, we have trillions of beings inside of us. These are facts. This isn't some type of, I don't know, some of us men may not know we're men. What's a woman? What's a man? But I promise you, these men on this panel, we have trillions of beings. Like, There's 6 of us in here right now. Do you understand how many universes? Like, fellas, do you understand what I'm saying to you? Do you understand how many universes are on screen right now? So my question to you, Hassan, is Christianity would like to save me, right? Save my soul.
Mm-hmm.
My question is, if I'm saved, are all the trillions of beings inside of me saved too? Ooh, you see how I did that? If I'm saved, is my whole universe saved? Or if I'm not saved, is all the trillions of people inside of me, they not saved either? You see how this dumb shit works? I'm sorry. Just play with me with that. Oh, play with me. Don't do that.
They take no personal accountability.
My question is, are the people inside of me saved if I'm not?
Okay. That's a good.
You understand the equation, right? You understand?
Yes.
I'm a being. I'm a God. I have trillions of beings inside of me that want to transform, transmit to this world, right? Or any other world that I'm at with a woman. If I'm not saved, in the Christian sense, is the universe inside of me saved, or are we all damned? Come on, man. Play the game with me. Let me help me out.
I would assume you guys, all the things inside of you is damned, but shouldn't they have their own accountability?
Ooh, Kenny.
Shouldn't they have their own accountability? They shouldn't have to worry about what you did and shit.
Kenny, sins of my father. Should you be responsible for the sins of your father, Kenny?
So you want me to sit here and have a legitimate conversation about your fucking bus off?
Here you go. Here he go. You see this nigga say about my bus?
I'm good. I'm good. Right, I'll tell you what. When your bus off is walking around on its own, can feed and clothe itself, I'll have this conversation with you. The sins of your bus off.
This nigga said you want to have an existential conversation about your bus off. You have a spiritual relationship. But the funny thing is, Kenny somewhat has the point. But no, I'm not talking about my bus off. Those folks they genocide. I killed them. I'm talking about the ones that are inside of me as I walk. I got trillions of beings in me right now. So do you, bro. Trillions. God walking around here. God. What I'm saying to you is, because I'm not saved at this moment, I ain't busting them off. Pause. This is a crazy conversation.
But hold on.
Cronus the Ill is losing his mind right now. I promise you. He needs to go take a shower after this conversation. He doesn't like it. But the question is, if I'm not saved, walking around here, I ain't busting off. I'm just talking about what's in me. Are they not saved either?
Okay, so you just said something. So if you're not saved, then if they're not saved, then are you supposed to be saved then?
Who said they're not supposed to be?
If they're not saved,
I'm talking about I'm not. Are they damned? I'm not.
Okay, if they're not damned because you're not, then are you supposed to be saved? Is the question. Because if they're not damned, are you supposed to be saved?
Do you have spirituality?
Who?
But of course.
Because if you have spirituality, maybe those billions of beings in you have a spirituality also.
And then maybe some of them is like, fuck your spirituality, homie. Let me out. Think about it. With like those trillions of beings, yeah, they're related to you, but it's all kinds of crazy motherfuckers running around Supreme's motherfucking scrotum sack. I promise you. All kinds of weird musicians with long hair and chicks and shit, doing crazy shit in Supreme's universe. Understand that.
Hey, whoever don't walk with Supreme, whoever don't walk with Supreme and do what I do, they got to go.
See? Well, that's once they get out here. But inside of you, Supreme, are they saved? Like, if you were saved man right now, are the trillions of beings inside of you also saved? So that if you get killed right now, God forbid, something happened to you, you pass away, that all the beings inside of you, they get to go to the heavenly place too. Now, see, y'all think I'm playing, but I want to know.
I think
would your heart go with you? Would your shoes, your toes? I mean, would your feet go with you?
With the body, whatever belongs to earth, stay on earth. Whatever's supposed to go up, go up.
Yeah, it is.
That's it.
Cronus the L. Give me the definitive on it, man. What we doing? You see what I'm trying to do here. It may sound a little funny, but you see what I'm doing. Look, you have trillions of beings inside of you. None of us can dispute that. All of us men have worlds upon worlds inside of us. That's why we're gods, fellas. I don't know whether you realize that or not, but you have worlds upon worlds inside of you. If you are saved, are all the worlds inside of you saved too? Or do they need to come out here and do their own thing?
Come out and do their own thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're not your children's keeper?
If I check, they check with me. You know what I mean?
Say what?
If I check out, they check out with me. So
unless you done left them on a pillow somewhere, but you know niggas be leaving their children on pillows.
Leave them on a pillow. That's trifling.
Yo, niggas be genociding. Like niggas don't want to. This is one thing niggas don't want to talk about. Niggas be genociding their whole civilizations and leaving them on napkins. Like what? Niggas don't want to talk about that. Those are all. There's like trillions of people that you just genocided, and you just gonna go about your business. Is that what you doing, Ty? Yeah, Ty. We talking to you. Stop eating your chicken. We talking to you. Where you at?
I'm right here. I was setting up my lab. I'm in the lab now.
I mean, listen. Can you be saved and the people inside of you not be saved?
No, I think if I was listening correctly, I think Sean said it. I think everybody they on their own. Everybody got to come to their own.
Every man for himself. I'll
you know what I'm saying? So it's a powerful scripture, right? That says like this. I was gonna sanctify, his wife, right?
Say that again. You broke up. Say it again.
I'm sorry, my earpiece is dying. It said the sanctified man sanctifies the whole house, right? But also, I read in Job 1 that Job laid down offering for his children, right? And eventually they still died because they was out drinking and partying. They didn't say they was worshiping, and they say they laid down offerings. They made a choice to go and party. It said that in Job 1 and 5, it said they were all over the brother's house drinking and on their birthday. And then the messenger came and said a rock slide came and killed your kids. Wow. Yet Job was still laying down offerings. So if his universe is his kids and they and him, he's laying down offerings, praying, they checked out.
So them niggas wasn't saved. Only Job was saved.
Possibly.
Hey, that's possible, man.
Not saying they wasn't saved, but they were at the time where they were drinking, they met their demise. So if Job checked out, his children still live. His children check out, Job still live.
Hassan, man, if I'm God, and I know I'm God, right? Mm-hmm. How can anything inside of me be damned? How does that work?
Well, it couldn't if you think the way you think.
So you're saying as you think it, so the man go? I heard that somewhere. Did somebody say that once?
Yeah.
As a man thinks,
so you think it, so is he.
Oh. So if you think you a peon or just a man, or if you know you're a god with literally trillions of beings inside of you that you are presiding over, because that's the facts, whether we want to look at it like that or not, the facts are we're a god presiding over trillions of entities that we can bring to this world. If you know that, are you saved from the gate? Is that being saved, just knowing that you are God within God? Or is that not being saved? Saved is when you give your power to another and you say, I'm under this thing. And my children are under this thing, even though I've never met this thing. And these are all facts. Facts that may kind of hurt feelings, but facts nonetheless. I've heard about Jesus all my life. Never met him. I've heard about Muhammad all my life. Never met him. Heard about Buddha all my life. Never met him. Heard about Kevin Samuels. I saw him on YouTube. And I'm old now, guys. And you can't necessarily be mad at me because I'm like, I ain't seen them yet. Where they at? Listen, Malcolm X was here. I done seen pictures of him. Martin Luther King was here. I done seen speeches, pictures. Medgar Evers, Shirley Chisholm. I done seen gods walk the planet and do great things. Hallelujah. But I've never seen Jesus, bro. And, nobody can trip on me for saying that. I've never heard him. I never heard him talk to me. I've never seen him. I've never seen Muhammad. This ain't just about Jesus. I've never seen Muhammad. I've never heard him talk to me. Never Buddha. I've only seen a statue. These are just facts. Now, of course, we have beliefs, but Dom don't believe shit. I study till I know. Man, what am I believing? What are you talking about? I study till I know. I mean, these are just, I don't know. We all have the right to believe whatever we want. That is true. And I would fight for that right for everybody, just so you know. I'm not on some shit where it's my way. And no. Everybody should be able to think and have their own opinion. But when we get into a discourse and when the opinion doesn't hold up as strong, I mean, maybe some reevaluation is necessary. Maybe. I don't know. You can do what you like. Look, we're going to go around the room. I've had an interesting 72 hours, so if I sounded a little bit under the weather this week, that's because I was. But I think that we definitely at least touched the tip of the iceberg. We'll come back to it at some point. But Kenny, man, round us out. Tell them where they can meet you at, and then give us your last thoughts on it.
Find me at Kenny L on Instagram.
Yeah.
I want to say peace to the brothers, Hassan, Cronus, Supreme.
That's not true.
Hi.
Huh? That's dog. Y'all true. Keep on doing that.
What?
Hassan, that's not true, McCullough.
I want to do that so bad today, but then
you got to. I wait for it every week. I wait for it.
It's signature.
That's your signature.
Woo. Go again.
But yeah, just want to say peace to the brothers and the ladies that didn't come. Didn't show up today.
Yeah, let's get together, ladies.
You got to get right.
They were busy, man.
Primo, tell them where they can find you at, bro. And any last thoughts?
Supreme the Resurrector. That's my hip hop name. My Instagram is Supreme DR, SUPREEMDR. The band's Instagram is Supreme SUPREEM, and the New Experience. And we just getting ready to tear this sum up, man. Just get ready. It's the quiet before the storm.
Let me just get my cosign. You don't go to a Supreme and the Resurrect show and leave that motherfucker not sweaty and dance and done the Running Man a couple times. It's energy personified. I promise you. Like, their shows are energy personified. And if you dead, don't go. Don't go.
That's where we're going to resurrect you.
Bang, bang. Cronus the L. Unmute yourself if you can and tell them where they can find you beating niggas up.
Beating niggas up. Beating niggas up.
I beat niggas for a living. It's my religion.
With the chicken.
Damn. He said you beat niggas with chicken.
The chicken.
For religion. Bars. Type of shit. And look, Chris is waiting. Chris like, yeah, I'm going to wait till that ass niggas finish talking. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah.
I already know you.
I mean, catch me KRONISTHEILL. That's catch that on all the socials. Instagram, Twitter, I guess TikTok. I don't know.
Oh, you know you on it.
You don't fuck with it.
Niggas is on every social media. A new social media come up. Oh, let me get my account again.
I guess
my username. Everybody on this panel got every single social media possible.
That is not true.
I'm sorry.
You got a business.
Not true.
That's not true.
That's hilarious. You got a business to sign. If you don't got social,
I don't give a fuck. That's not true. Do not. I'm not on TikTok.
Too many of them.
Birch. Tidai Bitterch. With the credentials to now be a filmmaker. You know, I tell you, Ty, with this whole writer strike Let me tell you something. What I know about Hollywood. Me and you did an event out here 2 years ago. The Jazz Festival we shot. Bro, this town is about to crash.
Man.
Professionally, when I tell you,
No.
I'm right here.
Burn, Hollywood, burn.
No,
Burn,
Hollywood is literally
motherfucker,
about to
burn.
burn, my nigga. And I don't know if I need to kind of get out of here. And I'm actually not joking. Like, all the jobs are connected. Like,
But Don, this is not the first time they've been on strike, though. They've been on strike 6 years ago, too.
And the shows were
we're at a
bad.
seminal moment. Guys, gods, we're at a seminal moment at this place in time. We're not in 07. We're not in 87. This is a time when the intelligence, the advanced intelligence, has shown itself to be that so much more advanced that you dare not play yourself right now. That's the moment we're in now. We ain't never been in this moment. So all I'm saying, like, is like, yeah, bro, this town is about to crash. I'm here. Like, everybody from craft services to directors to extras. Don't nobody got no work right now because the writers are on strike. The whole shit is shut down.
Oh.
Yeah, ain't no work.
Oh.
Ain't no work.
Oh.
And let me explain something to y'all. Chat GPT ain't doing nothing but getting faster every day. It ain't like it's going away. The Bing bot ain't going away. The Bing bot, like, oh, them niggas ain't at work. Well, here you go, Mr. Trillionaire.
They ain't integrated it yet.
Nah, well, bruh. Again, I question whether our whole civilization was not run by the Chat GPT. I done said it twice now. Okay, cool. Ty,
I personally think it is.
tell them where they can find you, brother, and where they can get some of that halal, where they can find the halal crown chicken.
You can get some of the halal crown chicken. And
that's like an oxymoron. If people know about crown chicken around the world, and you say halal in the same sentence, that's like,
yeah.
That's like saying somebody is a god chief. Somebody know what I'm talking about. But anyway, go ahead, Ty.
Yeah, man. It's TAIBIRCH, Ty Birch, on all social media platforms. Official Ty Birch.
Somebody know what I'm talking about.
Right. Official Ty Birch on IG, Ty Birch on Facebook, Ty Birch on Twitter. No, wait, it might be Trouble T Roy on Twitter. I'm not sure.
Trouble T.
Triple
Trouble T Roy 37. MastermindFilmsLLC.com.
Nice one. There it is. Chris, did we go to you already, brother?
I did, but then niggas started talking and cutting off. So you know,
go ahead, round it out, bro. Round it out.
So niggas chill. You know what I mean? Catch me moonlighting at LA Fitness. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, Cronus the Ill, KRONISTHEILL. Catch it on all your socials. I do got a TikTok. It's one. I just got one post on there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hassan, We Juice, TTT. That's not true, McCullough.
You guys are funny as hell.
Nigga, you got the longest line of names. Oh, that's one of my favorite right there. What's that one?
This is called
Vega.
Darth Vega.
Yeah.
To all you Star Wars fans, to May the 4th, that starts tomorrow. You know, this is the right here, the immunity. Darth Vega has all.
Man, can I get a juice? I mean, like, how can I, dude? I need some juices, bro. I'm trying to be on something different right now. I
could bring some juice tomorrow.
All right,
you gonna be home tomorrow?
Y'all heard him. Yeah. I need that. Okay, yeah.
Philly?
Yeah.
I can send I send juices everywhere. You can always just go to my website, wejuice.com. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram.
And look, no cap. I ain't even capping.
It
is some of the most, I promise you, it's delicious on another level, like nutritious and delicious. And I'm not capping. Like, for a year, well, I got the pleasure of being able to be on panel with Hassan for 2 years, the past 2 years, and I got to drink the juices. I used to watch Hassan on this same podcast for 10 years, and them niggas would be gulping down them juices. The juices is off the chain, bro. Healthy and delicious.
You guys don't realize that back in the day, people always made their food. Okay. Yeah. Always made food. So people didn't eat other people's food because they didn't want them to put shit in their food.
Yeah.
But we all go out and eat other people's food all day long. Okay. That's what we do.
Without even a thought.
Okay. So with my juices, is only my energy and my juices. I'm the only one that make my juices.
Now,
I
I
and
understand what
that's
you're
it.
trying to do
And
there,
it's
but
all
I don't know if
about
that's
my
okay.
love. It's no. Listen, energy meaning it's my. If you had people, if somebody made your food and he or she had some bad mood, that energy
I feel
carries in
you.
your
I
food.
believe in
That
that
energy
Chris
1,000%.
carries
drinking
in
his
your
own
food.
red juice.
Hey, yo, chill.
He like, yo, my nigga, I got my own red juice.
Chill.
But so the thing is, we still all. So when you get weed juice, if you whenever you get weed juice, it's all made in love. That's all I can tell you.
Say word.
And,
We
and
live,
you will be healthy.
we live,
I
we love, we juice.
weed juice.
Hey, yo, man,
Wait,
it's been
Because there's no we
and
without you and I.
you.
bong bong. Yo, it's been dope as usual, man. I love rapping to you cats. It's always an academic feat when we rap. You understand me? And I appreciate it every week. So, yo, once again, it's the Opinionation Crew, and we will be back at you next week.
Peace.
Peace.